First up in the ReDonkulous, we got Charles Barkley. In the round mountain rebound, tried to take a step in the acting foray, and he should step right back to where he belongs, broadcasting. Because while Charles was funny on TNT and the NBA tonight, dude is not funny on SNL. Just look at the clip.
May the force be
equal to mass times acceleration.
How do you know that?
I'm not a dummy. I just haven't seen a lot of movies.
Why don't you come on a show called Real Quotes?
I actually thought it was about fishing.
Yeah, Charles, that was pretty pathetic. I mean, the only thing I think you do worse is maybe play golf. Everybody knows how notoriously bad your golf swing is. But the fact that you got on SNL and defiled yourself and embarrassed you and your mother is 100% ReDonkulous.
Not nobody else.
Yes.
Next up on the ReDonkulous, we have Travis Leslie, a UGA high-flying wingman. And tell me you've seen this dunk he threw down on DeMarcus Cousins against Kentucky.
On Georgia. Oh, my! Travis Leslie!
ReDonkulous. Next up, we got Tennessee. And Tennessee upset Kansas the other night. But here's why this is amazing. Because Tennessee only has 6 scholarship players. And this is Kansas, unbeaten Kansas, #1 in the land. Tennessee says, you know what? I don't care about your rankings. My coach is about to leave, football side. And you know what? We're going to wax your butt all over this court. But the fact that they came in with their 6 scholarship players and ran Kansas out the gym is 100% ReDonkulous.
Next up, we have a little anomaly in the All-Star voting, which to me just proves how stupid NBA All-Star voting is. Tracy McGrady is second in Western guards. Tracy McGrady, you know, he's an NBA superstar. It makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at what Tracy has done to earn this honor.
Yeah.
He's averaging an astounding 3.2 points per game.
Yeah.
He's played 46 minutes this whole season. However, he is shooting 50% from beyond the arc. That's got to be some sort of record when you're 1 for 2. Great job, Tracy. Great job, fans. You're all just stupid. You're stupid, and you're also
ReDonkulous. Next up in Colorado, back to Tiger Woods. Next up in Colorado, Tiger Woods apparently he doesn't have a lot of fans out there because the same people who hated Kobe Bryant now they hate Tiger. You know, Tiger has his own brand of Gatorade Tiger. But instead, in Colorado, there's been these counterfeit bottles that have popped up that instead of saying Gatorade Tiger, it says Gatorade Unfaithful with Tiger's picture on there. Boy, stop. That stuff is ridiculous. Because this is just, I mean, this is funny. But I want to know who's making this stuff. Where are you getting bootleg hooch Gatorade from? That's what I want to know. Is there's somebody in the mountains up there making this stuff and putting it on the shelves? The fact that it exists is 100% ReDonkulous.
Next up, we have a kid who goes from a situation that could have been horrible and possibly his death to becoming a cool badass of the internet. How do you do it? Well, you go down a ski slope like so, and then you jump over a tractor that probably some sort of snow plow device. I don't know, I'm from the South. I don't know anything about the snow. We're gonna run him over and kill him, and instead he jumps over and comes out looking like the hero. I mean, you take risks, you get big rewards, and then you get on the show, and you get to be
ReDonkulous. Next up, we got the Arizona Cardinals and Green Bay Packers. We talked about this many times, but you know we're going to focus on this time. Was the insane, balling out of your mind, control catches that were being made by these receivers. If it wasn't Larry Fitzgerald running over Charles Woodson doing a one-handed grab in the end zone, or Greg Jennings falling backwards, out of bounds, catching the ball, nestling it, keeping both toes in bounds, or Donald Driver making stupid one-handed catches, you might have seen some of the prettiest passes and catches in the NFL all season in this one game. And the fact that these dudes are out here balling out of their mind is 100% ReDonkulous.
Next up is something that, you know, I'm not even gonna bother. There aren't words for this. It's an experience.
Electric catch that pass. Catching that pass. Now throw the ball. Throw that thing. Now celebrate. Hey, mom. Wave to your mom. Wave to your mom.
Stiff arm guys. Stiff arm guys. Catch that pass. Wave to your mom. ReDonkulous. Next up, we got Jose Canseco. And Jose Canseco, you know, him and Mark McGuire have been having this little war words lately because McGuire came out and said he took steroids when he set the home run record, the then home run record. Well, he refutes the fact that he was shot up by Jose Canseco before the games, as Jose Canseco said. So after Mark McGuire's teary testimony of what happened and why he was on the steroids, Jose Canseco had this to say, and I quote, "He can't stoop to my level." What? Excuse me? "He hasn't suffered remotely near what I have suffered," and he starts crying. Mark McGwire should know, of all people, there's no crying in baseball. Jose, you again proved to us that you are a douchebag just walking around with the mouth. And the fact that you come out and you say these types of things is 100% ReDonkulous.
Steroids in baseball either.
Exactly.
You know what? There's a wonderful time of year you wait for. It's got some of the best sports of the year. It's that winter season. You know, it's right around Christmas time and New Year's. And I just want to wish Christmas a fond farewell.
Farewell, Christmas. ReDonkulous. Next up in the ReDonkulous, we got Mark Sanchez. And Mark Sanchez recently let his mind flow about what he thinks about Pete Carroll making the decision to go back to the NFL. And Mark Sanchez said, and I quote, "Speaking of Coach Carroll, I just want everyone to know I completely disagree with his decision to go to the NFL. Statistics show it's not a good choice." You know what? I understand where the man's coming from. Obviously, he's making a play on the fact that Pete Carroll said something similar when he decided to leave USC early and go to the NFL draft. Well, I have to say is this to you, Mark Sanchez. You know what? You've made the playoffs, won a game your first year as a quarterback. So, Pete Carroll, you better win a game too. Because if you don't, Sanchez has just one-upped you. But the fact that he had the balls, the brass, the gumption, the unmitigated gall to come out and say this about Pete Carroll, landlord of USC, is 100% ReDonkulous. That's it for the Thursday Night Sports Party. Woo! We'd like to remind you that you can catch us at www.thursdaynightsportsparty.com. You can also check us out at atltonight.com, and you will soon be able to see us at sportsradio790zone.com. Until next week, stay classy, Atlanta. Woo!
What it do? My name's LT. I got a little dance for y'all. It's real easy to do. All you gotta do is glide with it. Oh, here we go. Come on. Electric blood. Electric blood. Let me get ready to play the game. Every Sunday, yo, it's all the same. I do my dance. I get it, my stance. I read the defense, I read the defense, I read the defense, I read the defense. Now sidestep, 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 sidestep. Now catch that pass,
Catch that pass.
catch that pass.
Catching that pass.
Now throw the ball,
Throw that thing.
now celebrate.
Hey, mom.
Wave to your mom,
Wave to your mom.
she's in the stands.
Look at your wife.
See your uncle,
Look at that wife.
do your thing.
Say hi to your wife.
Electric blood. Electric blood. In the game, I read the D. Safeties and L's. Yo, you can't see me cause I move my hips towards another six. Now bring it back now.
Oh,
Cut back.
I cut it back. I cut it back. I cut it back now, y'all.
Now step on the guys.
Step on the guys. Step on the guys.
Hit that hole.
Hit the hole. Hit that hole now. Hit the hole.
Let's see a touchdown dance.
Do your little dance. Shake your little hips. Ha 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 ha.
Celebrate.
Woo! Wave to your mama. She's in the crowd.
Now sounds that call.
That's not a good call. No,
You don't like that
I
call.
don't like that call. Not a very good call.
Pick up the blitz. Here comes the blitz. Take a knee. Another thing to breathe. I'll tell you. Electric blood. Electric blood.
I break it down.
LT.